Hello everybody! This is Arios for the Life Hunters channel. I appreciate you guys being here one more time with us. We have one more video to present you. It was a nice day at this beautiful South Floridian beaches, and we had a great time, Adrian and I, and we had a wonderful guest with us, my niece, Samira, Semi, and she also had a great time. She never really went snorkeling like this or watching someone spearfish. Sam is from South Brazil, from the city called Curitiba. It's a beautiful South Brazilian European style city, and she's gonna be with us for a couple of months here, going to the high school here, and we're gonna be having great times with her and the rest of the kids. That day she wanted to join us, and I thought she was very glad to do so. Many experiences that day, including shark appearances, as you guys gonna see on the video. And the visibility that day, as you can see now, it was wonderful. It was really good up until I mean, the whole first dive was wonderful, and then in the afternoon when we went for the second dive, it got not so good, but still was good. We had a great time. And we've seen many things that we haven't seen before, like those cages down there. I'm not sure what they're for. I'm pretty sure they're not for lobsters because they're too big, but they were a little weird actually. There was two, as you can see, the other one down there. And if anybody knows what those are, please drop me a comment. I'll really appreciate that. Yeah, the water was crystal clear that day. And I'm gonna be honest, I was so happy that Sammy went along. You know, I invited her. I said, "You wanna go with your uncle? You know, your aunt, for this dive?" And I alerted her. I told her that there might be shark appearances. I mean, we're never sure, but sometimes it happens. So I told her exactly what to do. They don't really attack like that, but you gotta watch them. Keep your eyes, eye contact at all times. Don't start swimming crazy away from the shark. So she did exactly what we told her. She has it in her, in her blood to do this, and I'm glad she came along for that dive. Those structures are structures that came down during the hurricane. I don't remember the hurricane name, about 3 or 4 years ago here in South Florida, from the pier down there in Lauderdale by the sea. So they have a lot of different kinds of species down there. So we swam about quarter mile all the way over there under the pier. It's a great place to be, it has so many beautiful things down there. That day we also saw squids. I had never seen squids at the ocean swimming, and it was pretty cool. At first I was like, what kind of fish is there? So as I approached them, I saw there were squids, and they're beautiful creatures. At this point, I was telling Adriana, I don't know what's going on. I can find any, catchable fish like snappers, jacks, Florida pompanos, usually things that we have at this place. I couldn't see anything. Then I saw a little jack down there. I figured it was at the limit of its size, but then I didn't want to take a chance. I was like, okay, let me go up and keep looking, keep searching. There goes Sammy, checking the ocean out. And over there I got a little jack. Those jacks fried, they're delicious, guys. And a little stingray floating by us. But as I was saying, those jacks, yellow jacks, are delicious fried. Put a little lime after they're fried on top of it. Oh my goodness. If you guys haven't tried that, you should. And here Sammy told me, hey, listen, I saw a shark over there. So I was like, okay, let me check. I was still fixing the gun from the previous jack. But I started, looking for it. And then she pointed out again. And also during this video, you're gonna see different angles of the same thing, my angle and also Adriana's GoPro angle. And there he comes, the black tip. He came right towards me, and the camera was a little above water when I faked that I was gonna stick him, and he turned around. And now it's Adriana's angle. She was still recording that stingray that I showed her. Meanwhile, Sammy was telling me up above that she saw a shark. So Adriana comes up. That's a tarpon all the way over there. Beautiful fish, big tarpon. They're illegal to spearfish. So Sammy right now is telling Adriana, hey, I saw a shark over there, like she did to me. And that shark is a black tip. It's a reef shark. They're very curious. And there he comes. Oh, he was going away actually. See, but I don't mind seeing sharks when the visibility is like that, because I mean we can see them coming from far. But that day that we were at the beach in the previous video, the visibility was terrible. I mean, we would only see the shark. He was right by us, and I don't like that. I mean, I feel a little uncomfortable with that situation. But like this, it was not a problem. It was actually, I enjoyed it a lot. The ladies didn't. I saw that Sammy was a little bit uncomfortable with that situation. But I assured her, don't worry about it, just stay here around me and we're fine. Because I know that, black tips are not as aggressive as other types of sharks, So over there was when I went after him, and I kind of went towards him to kind of scare him a little bit. And I take off again to try to, show him that, we're not easy prey. He was coming a little too close. So I told her, let's go the other way. So he might leave us alone so we can continue our dive and, you know. But sharks are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. The way they handle themselves in the water. I mean, wow, it's effortless. It's so beautiful. And I mean, the plan, was successful because he left us alone for a little bit. We saw a different shark later, a little smaller than this one. But because I was shooting the gun too much, that little clicking noise, and fish flopping, that was my angle, guys. Now, I switched. That was my angle back while he was going around us. And I get really close to him. I wanted to poke him one time so he would leave us alone right away. But they're too fast. They're too fast. Now we're swimming away. And by the way, as you guys can see, Adriana has her new GoPro 12. It's beautiful. The way the images that we acquire from it. And it took a little while to get here. We ordered from Amazon. And that's why about 2 videos we only had my GoPro to go on. But now everything is back to normal. So you guys can see different angles and perspectives. So now we're at the other side of the pier, and this bunch of jacks showed up right in front of me, but they were too fast, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't dive fast enough to get them. But right in front of them, it was even better. That was Florida pompanos, and I'm able to score one. It's a 17-inch Florida pompano. It's a delicious fish, guys. I mean, I like fish. Not all the fish, but I like most fish. That one is just like the jacks. They're delicious, You can fillet it or you can fry it. This one I'm gonna have to fillet it because it was a little too big. So we're gonna fillet it and then fry it. Right now I'm braining it. Braining means that I'm, giving a fast kill. And I'm looking around because the fish flopped a little bit. And there is sharks around. As soon as a fish flop, we know that they might come to check us like he did. So I go down there very fast and I poke him, as you guys can see. And he felt it and he left us for a little bit. But with that poke, it doesn't hurt the sharks, guys. Sharks have a very thick skin. It's incredible how thick and strong they are. He just felt it because there was something in his skin and he took off. And right now, this actually is the second dive. I was only with Adriana. We left Sammy with the rest of the kids, her cousins. at the beach, and I went down there and I got a nice catch. Another jack. And in this catch, it flopped itself away from the shaft. As you guys, oh, I didn't show, I'm sorry. But it flopped away from the shaft and I lost that catch, unfortunately. But we had a beautiful day that day, guys. It was wonderful. It was very hot. Summertime here in Florida, you guys know how it is. And one tip, when you're watching the video, if it's not the first day that I put it out, after the first day, it will be available in 4K. YouTube doesn't make it available in 4K the first day, but after that, you guys can go to configuration and change that to 4K. It's much better, the quality, all right? And again, I appreciate you guys being here with us. Give us a like, please. It's very important that you guys do that. And drop us a comment and subscribe. And if you guys can share our videos with your family and friends and people that like this kind of things that we do, we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys that have subscribed to our channel. And we're going to keep bringing you guys beautiful videos like this one whenever we go out. So thank you very much for being with us. And again, please don't forget, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And give us a like. All right? God bless you and have a wonderful week. Until the next one, guys. Thank you.